everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who do not know, I am Allie. So today's video is me sitting down and talking to you guys about my essential oils, what I use them for, the various uses, etc. What inspired me to do this video is I sat down today and I did a get ready with me live because I have the Kane Brown concert tonight, and talk about the essential oils that I use for my son that I decided today, in regards to sensory, I decided today to sit down and talk to you guys about the essential oils that I currently have, that I'm currently using, and what I use them for. Now, I did mention a lot of oils in my live today. I don't have all of them right now. I kind of am placing my biggest order with Young Living. I have to kind of like pick and choose because I need to be financially responsible as well. So I'm super excited. I have my little tray here. It's actually a bath tray that I use to hold my essential oils when I'm not using it for a bath. And I'm super duper duper excited to share with you guys all of my oils. So we're going to start with the 4 that I use on a regular basis in the morning for myself. So let me just grab them all here. Apparently I can't grab things. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 4, there's 4, where's 4, where's the 4th one? Oh, hello, right in front of me. Okay, so these are the 4 that I use on a regular basis in regards to my morning routine currently. So the first one that I use for peace and calming. Now, peace and calming I use for 2 different reasons. I'm actually switching to the rollerball next order because of the second way that I use it. So for peace and calming, I've been doing it in my hands lately, but I either roll it, I either put it some on here and make like a tent and breathe in for 5 seconds in the morning, 5 inhales in the morning to help calm my anxiety. I do have anxiety. I struggle with anxiety, so this guy on hand is super helpful. I also roll it. I also put it with carrier oil and rub it in on my son's stomach and on his wrist. Right now, he is too fidgety for me to use this, so I'm switching to the roller to just make life easier. And I can use the roller. I'll just make a tent instead of putting it in my hands and inhale that way. So it'll save me time with fighting with him to sit still to put this on, because this is great for his sensory needs. This is like one of the main oils I talk about. And that rosemary I use for two different things right now. The first way being, I put it in my hair daily. Now you're probably thinking, why do I put this in my hair daily? That would be because rosemary is one of the oils that can be used, I forget what the other ones were, that can be used to prevent lice. So I put this in my hair and my son's hair every single morning to prevent lice from happening. And I also, what I love about Young Living is they have vitality oils. So this rosemary is also, I can ingest this, and it's really, really good for seasoning chicken. So those are 2 of the 4 oils I use. Next is a guy that I talk about quite often as well, Stress Away. Managing stress when you work in education is one of the most important things you can do for yourself. I know that there's a lot of talk of self-care and preaching about self-care, but I don't feel like just preaching about self-care is enough. I feel like we also need to address the fact that stress is something that is very, very common in education. And I feel like a lot of professions, but education especially, it is stressful. We are headed into state testing. We're headed into a lot of things. And I definitely feel like Stress Away has been a game changer for me. I truly cannot explain to you how much this has helped me manage my stress. I'm a better mom when I'm less stressed. Let's be honest. Stress can add to a lot of things, and there's a lot of stressors in our current world and our current climate that we're living in. I'm not going to get political right now. We're going to leave political views out of it, but it's very, very much a reality. And I definitely feel like learning to manage our stress the correct way is important. So, with that being said, I absolutely love. So I put this in my hair, first of all, because it helps manage stress. Second of all, because it smells like vanilla. Like, it smells like vanilla. It smells heavenly. I also inhale it because it's important to inhale this because of the one thing that helps with stress and stress levels, and that this has the capabilities of managing them. I also rub it on my wrists. I also have a stress away roller ball in my work bag, so that way it's never, and I mean never, not with me, because again, I work in education. It can be stressful. And if you are an educator with anxiety like I am and you struggle with lockdown drills, I grab the stress away roller when I know a lockdown's coming. If I don't know a lockdown's coming, I just kind of like manage it, okay? But if I know a lockdown's coming, I grab the stress away roller and I put it on me before we're in lockdown, just because that does give me anxiety and it does stress me, because I am responsible for 20 tiny humans that are basically my children when I'm not there. So it's very, very stressful for me. And I think of all the what ifs all the what ifs and the exit ways and the best way out. Like, it's very much reality in education. Sorry if that's something that some people don't want to hear, but that's very much reality. So I will personally, like, if I know it's coming, I will roll it on me, just so that way it keeps me a little bit more calm, and helpful. This one is new. This is White Angelica. I absolutely love White Angelica. It is one of my favorite oils. It has become one of my favorite oils. For years, I've had an eating disorder. I've struggled with self-confidence. I've struggled with, comparison, negative thoughts. Like, I am known, like, my family jokes about it. It's not really a joke, but like to them, it's a joke. I always say, they call me Negative Nancy. And I've noticed, because of the fact that my brain always goes to like something negative, whether it's about me or about something else. So White Angelica has been a game changer. I rub it all in me, like you guys see on my Instagram, and it really has been a game changer for my positivity and my mental health. So there is that. So those are the oils I use in the morning. Now we're going to talk about oils I use at night. And we're going to talk about, okay, so I only really have two that I use at night. This is Vitavir. If you struggle with sleep like I do, I highly recommend Vitavir. Rub it on your big toes, and it's a game changer to help you sleep. It also helps my son with his neurotic behavior, with his sensory needs and like, impulsivity. This is also, so I rub it on his feet for school, and then I rub it on him to help him sleep at home. It's a game changer. I also love cedarwood. I feel like all I do is talk about oils. I can say love with every single one. Cedarwood is great to produce natural melatonin. So what I do with this is I put this in his bath and in my shower to help us sleep, because I shower at night and I give him a bath at night. So this way it's just a constant, like, it helps produce those things. I did forget to mention one that's not here with me, but I also do Gentle Baby. I have to buy two of them. Gentle Baby Lavender and Stress Away in a diffuser in my bedroom, and put it to sleep. For Joshua, I do the same thing. I just don't use lavender. And I don't diffuse too much in there, just because of the allergy-induced asthma, which we're going to talk about next. These are the things that I use when I feel congestion coming on, when I feel sick, when he starts to feel sick, asthma flare-up happening. I'm like the girly that's like on top of it. And I also have one for if it's like an actual like illness. So when there is an asthma flare-up, I use Breathe Again. Breathe Again roller on his chest before he goes to sleep. I don't use before he goes to sleep. I don't really use it before school, because I haven't really noticed a difference in his asthma when it comes to school like I do at home, because of the fact that there's just like constant, they clean, but like there's dust and there's just litigating factors. So I haven't really seen a difference. My son's allergic to dust. My son's allergic to dust mites. My son's allergic to mold. My son's allergic to multiple things. So if it's in the air, nothing, like there's no, that is what triggers his asthma, especially. There's nothing that's going to solve it in that moment. So I don't do this at school, but I do this at home. I like rub it on his chest along with something else, but there is a new oil coming out in spring that's in my order that I'm gonna purchase with his allergies to see if that helps him as well, because he also gets congested. I also use chest rub. This is the Thieves chest rub. It's basically vapor rub but better. You rub it on your chest, it does what it's supposed to do. I don't feel like I need to explain that too much, unless anyone went. So the next one I use, this is mostly what I use for myself. And I do use it for him too when he is congested. It's eucalyptus ratia. I put this in my shower and then I get it as hot as I can take it and let it diffuse in the water. For his bath, I don't make it super, super hot, first of all, because he is a child. I don't go too hot, but I do put this in his bath water when he's feeling congested, just to like open him up. I've noticed 100% difference when I start to feel something coming on. Next, if he is sick and he has a tummy ache and he's like throwing up or having any sort of diarrhea, I use the Kid Sense Tummy Guys. This has been a game changer for me. It has helped so much. It helps alleviate the pain. It helps alleviate a lot of things. It did help when he was constipated when he was sick. It did help him like poop a little bit. I don't know if that's really like helpful for its purpose, but it did do that. Last but not least, this one I use with a wool dryer ball currently. Lemon's not my favorite. I'm going to just be honest. Lemon and citrus scent's not my favorite. I'm a floral girl through and through. This is Jade Lemon. I put it in the wool dryer. I put it on the wool dryer ball, send it through the dryer with that. And those are my essential oils that I currently have. So I am placing an order, so you guys will be seeing an order soon, but this is what I currently have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give a big thumbs up if you do. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you all next time.